Hi, I'm the Movie Messenger, delivering reviews and some Hollywood news. And today, we're going to review the 2005 edition of The Karate Kid starring Ralph Macchio and Pat Morita. This edition is awesome, and I can't wait to get into it and let you guys know how great it really is. If you don't own this in your collection, I swear to God... No, I won't fight you. But I want to fight you, but, one thing I really learned from this DVD is, after watching it, I want to fight everyone.
The Karate Kid is a 1984 film directed by John G. Avildsen, the Academy Award-winning director of Rocky. It's about a young Italian-American boy named Daniel LaRusso who moves with his mom from New Jersey to California after the death of his father. Trying to start a new life, it's kind of difficult for Daniel because he finds it hard to transition, until he meets a possible love interest at school, Allie Mills, played by young Elizabeth Shue. Of course, Daniel can't truly get involved with Allie without the interference of Allie's ex-boyfriend, Johnny Lawrence, who happens to be a karate master. Now, Daniel knows karate too, however, his basic training comes from books and not formal training. So Johnny usually wipes the floor with Daniel on numerous occasions. The handyman of Daniel's apartment complex, Mr. Miyagi, played by Pat Morita, happens to witness Daniel being beat up by Johnny and his goons and comes to his aid by showing some karate of his own, beating them all without hesitation. Daniel asks Mr. Miyagi to mentor him in karate, but Mr. Miyagi refuses, until they visit the Cobra Kai dojo where Johnny and his friends train. There they meet John Kreese, a tough sensei with no mercy as his motto. Mr. Miyagi vows that Daniel and Johnny settle their conflict at the All-Valley Karate Tournament, and that Daniel stop being bullied during his 2 months of training. This is where the movie picks up. Many people may find the second act of The Karate Kid slow because Mr. Miyagi makes Daniel do many chores instead of actually punch and kick, but that's what I found great about the story. Daniel feels the same way. He feels he's doing repetitive tasks for nothing and thinks he's wasting his time, but the whole time, he doesn't realize he's learning something more valuable after all. Everyone plays their part very well, especially Pat Morita as Mr. Miyagi, who was nominated for Academy Award for his character. Daniel is a goofy teenager who struggles through that tough time we call adolescence, and Allie does like him, but feels that Johnny may cause some pain to him, if they are seen together. The movie is best known for its famous final scene, when Daniel uses the crane kick. It's so rewarding because everything up to that final blow has an influence on Daniel's decision to use that move. His teachings with Mr. Miyagi about balance and inner strength culminate to that one final move. When it's all over, you realize, like Avildsen's Rocky, The Karate Kid was an underdog story about a kid that defied the odds, and who doesn't like an underdog story? It's not the best movie of all time, but it's probably one of the top loved 80s movies ever, and for good reason. It's highly recommended.
Now, I'll say it once and I'll say it again. Special features on a DVD are probably one of the most important reasons to even buy a DVD or a Blu-ray. I mean, come on, people. It's what separated VHS from DVD in the first place. I mean, VHS was just the movie, and that's it. And I know you're going to say, well, at the end of the VHS life cycle, they had special features at the end of it. Who cares? You can actually choose your special features, and if you buy special editions and collector's editions like I do, you will be blessed with director's commentaries, writer's commentaries, featurettes telling how they made the movie, and much more. Come on! So, does The Karate Kid have great special features? Well, I'm gonna tell you. Let's check it out, shall we?
Alright, special features include commentary with director John Avildsen, writer Robert Mark Kamen, and actors Ralph Macchio and Pat Morita. The Way of the Karate Kid multi-part making of featurette, which is really not multi-part, it's only 2 parts, and it's your basic behind-the-scenes kind of featurette. The Behind the Form featurette, East Meets West, A Composer's Notebook, and Life of the Bonsai featurette. Now, these special features are actually average at best. Things that are worth watching are The Way of the Karate Kid multi-part making of featurette, and even possibly the East Meets West Composer's Notebook with Bill Conti, which is extremely interesting to learn how a composer conducts a score and does the same thing as a writer would do, knowing what the tone of the film is, who the characters are, and matching the music with the movie. It's quite interesting and a good retrospective on the composer Bill Conti.
Well, that concludes my review of the 2005 special edition of The Karate Kid. I hope you found this review informative and it helps you learn why this should be on your shelf right now. And if it isn't on your shelf, let me know, because I am the movie messenger and I may be able to help you out. Just saying, that's what I do. Anyways, guys, that's all I have to say about this movie. Other than that, I did hear that Will Smith wants to remake The Karate Kid, and I think he is going to do it with his son starring. I don't know what to say about that, actually. I think it's just an acting vehicle for Will Smith's son, and since The Karate Kid has such a large audience of fans, it's just going to attract them, and then knowing Will Smith's son's going to be in it, yeah, it's going to be #1 at the box office, guaranteed, but it's not going to live up to this 80s masterpiece. Please, Will Smith, at least do it some kind of justice. Anyway, thanks for watching my review, guys, and we'll see you next time.